What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope everybody's doing well out there on this Monday evening. I'm doing good myself. Monday's over, and that's always a good thing. Beginning of the week, I can't stand it. I come across this story right here, and this is a story I was warning you guys about from my last video, where it says, there was a Lookout Clarice. They are trying to make the American public into cannibals. This is the story I was telling you about. Apparently, these people have a very morbid interest in making funerals that much more macabre. You know? As it says here, no more coffins. Organic burial pods will turn bodies into trees. That's just macabre to me. You know what I mean? Simply because, I don't believe that even though, our bodies go into the ground, like it is said to do, in the word of the Father and everything, right? I don't believe it was meant to go in the ground like this. All right. This is just twisted right here. They never cease to make things that much more twisted, messed up. You know what I mean? This is to me is just messed up, This looks like, okay, this is the pod right here they're talking about, okay? And what it is they put the body, they plant the body inside of this oversized potato. And a tree up here is on top, stuck on top. Now, I won't want nobody that I know buried like this. But to get into the story, it says funeral costs are quickly changing in the developed world as expensive traditional services are becoming less common and cheaper options like cremations are becoming more popular. Younger generations are also less likely to have long and drawn out church services and are often uncomfortable with open casket viewings. These are among the many reasons that short memorial services followed by cremation are starting to become a normal thing, and the industry is being faced to change with the times. In addition to cremation, there are some innovative new ideas that are proposing different options for us to lay our loved ones to rest. Oh yeah, right. Turning them into a tree. I don't think that's rest. Okay, even though the dead is conscious of nothing. When I say the dead, I mean that body. Okay, because the soul goes on. All right, and the soul is conscious. The spirit and soul is conscious, but not the body. But it's just the idea. All right, this is messed up. But to continue, one company called Capsula Mundi, whatever, has devised an interesting new burial method that would allow a person's deceased body to be used as a seed for a tree. The idea was devised and implemented by Italian designers Anne Satelli and Raul Bretzel, who sought out to develop sustainable burial methods that are a bit more aesthetically pleasing than the traditional headstones or mausoleum chapels. I got used to that. I got used to the traditional headstone deal. You know what I mean? I don't think this is cool right here, But I know when they come up with this new stuff, there's going to be some people going to fall in line with it, But I don't want to have to be walking past or driving past a tree and say, oh, that was a friend of mine right there. Yeah, that's his body. Or that was my such and such. That's not cool, man. This shit is twisted. Okay. But to continue, it says Capsula Mundi has designed specially made egg-shaped pods that will act as a seed, and the person's body will actually fit inside of the pod. Once the body is in the burial pod in the fetal position, the pod will then be placed in the ground and a tree will be planted over the top. of it. The burial pod is entirely biodegradable and is made from a starch plastic, according to the designers. The company says that the biodegradable shell and the person inside will eventually decompose and transform into nutrients, which will then be absorbed by the tree. Trees don't need that, you know? I mean, they don't need that. When bodies are, buried anyway, this whole earth is one big major graveyard anyway, okay? But the body is like, or organic, made up of all kinds of organic, nutrients or what have you. All right. But this is just sick, man. It's hard for me to put in words, But bottom line, what they want to do is put people in these potato sacks, turn them into, potato sacks, stick a tree on top, and then want the tree to nourish off of the dead body. See, leave it to these assholes to come up with something that much more twisted, I won't want nobody I know and love body done like that. See, it's a materialized process. Decomposition is biological process that includes physical breakdown and biochemical transformation of complex organic molecules of dead material into simpler organic and inorganic molecules. Trying to be great. They want to be in the history books talking about what they made, want to be great. This shit is macabre. That's all to it. See, but back to the story. This idea is currently just in the prototype phase, and it is not a service that is officially for sale on the market just yet. There are just still some final design and regulations obstacles that the company must overcome. Italy, where the company is based, has some very strict burial laws which have presented somewhat of a challenge for the designers. However, Capsula Mundi is already in the funeral business and currently offering a biodegradable urn, which works in a very similar way to the proposed tree pod, only in that case, the ashes are contained in the pod. Regulatory approval for the ash pods was much easier to acquire for the company, considering that the matter of the human body is handled by the crematory. While accepting approval to place human beings in the ground in this manner has proven to be more difficult. It should be. And then see what they're not thinking about as well. What about these underground moles and possums and shit like that? They gonna sense this dead body in there, be burrowing underground, and then go eating on the bodies and all of that kind of shit. This shit is sick, man. You don't want that. Even though, the body goes back to dust or ashes or whatever, you just don't want this right here, But I digress. The company has suggested that if the idea were to become widely accepted in the future, graveyards could become vibrant forests, areas filled with animal life, instead of gloomy fields filled with tombstones as we have today. What do you think? Well, it says, what do you think of the burial pod idea? Well, I think it's ghastly. It's not cool at all. Scrap that shit. That's what I think. Then it goes on. It says, is this a positive evolution of tradition and a welcome change to the funeral industry? Would you be willing to have your burial in one of these things? No, I wouldn't want to be. And then you got this little tree right here. This is the place right here. Okay, these are trees or whatever, and I know they doing it. Let's check this little video out. Let's see what it's doing. No sound. Trees ain't supposed to be coming up like this. Look at the shit they sit up and think about. Mm-mm. I don't think this is cool. Not at all. I ain't down with it. You can rest assured they doing shit like this. See, Aaron, want to put trees up, dead trees, zombie trees. Nah, mm-mm, nah. They need to scrap this shit. It needs to go. You know what I mean? This is sick. I don't. I just don't. I can't get down with this right here. You know. But y'all tell me what y'all think about this macabre ass story right here. I'm interested in hearing y'all thoughts and views and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please remember to live your life as though we are being watched simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.